Hey guys, long time no see. Let me, just a little bit better there. So I'm back out, and this time I'm all the way up in Wiscasset, Maine. Wiscasset? Wiscasset! But obviously there's still a little bit of the concerns with COVID and whatnot, so I will be taking precautions. Of course, I do have a mask, and I will be making sure to socially distance. And the place we're visiting today actually has strictly only outside seating, so it is perfect for what we're trying to do today. Now, I love lobster rolls, and I am here at what may very well be arguably the best lobster roll in Maine. Let's check it out. So this is what we came for all this way. The famous Red's lobster roll. The lobster roll that's won a ton of awards. In fact, for Down East magazine, it has won the best lobster roll 10 years running. And it is a gargantuan thing here. Now, obviously, you pay quite a bit for it, but with the sheer amount you get, it's pretty well worth it. I mean, you're essentially paying for a lobster and you're getting an entire lobster for it. It's totally worth it. And then of course you have the option of either with mayo or local Maine butter. They give you both. I'm probably gonna go with the butter for my option. But Red's has been around here for a long time, 80 years in the same spot, the same shack, making the same stuff. They got some other stuff on the menu besides the lobster roll, but I mean, come on, if you're coming all the way here, you gotta buy the lobster roll. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure how to tackle this thing. It is so massive, I don't know if I can start, but it is great looking at this, because look, that's a full claw right there. So this looks like it's knuckle, claw, and then tail. That's it, it's all the good parts of the lobster. So first, we're gonna put some butter on this thing.
Oh yeah, baby. Pour all that melty butter over that crustacean. Let it soak deep in that red, juicy meat. Just drown in it, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
And it's a classic split top, hot dog bun. All right, let's see if I can even pick this thing up to get it. Here we go. Oh man, that is what I'm talking about. It's not just about quantity, it is quality. This is delicious, fresh lobster. You can tell, and it is so good. Get that kind of little bit of the brininess, and the butter is actually salted butter. Gives it a little bit more of that salty, kind of oceany taste to it. Oh yeah. I will say it is really hard to pick up and eat though. That's the one negative I would say. So they do give you utensils, but had to at least try. Now this is classic lobster. So of course, we're in Maine, so this is East Coast lobster. Not to be confused with those kind of weak, clawless West Coast lobsters out in the world. No, this is the good stuff. This is Maine East Coast lobster. And the reason why Maine lobster is so good, anyway, I'm drooling while eating this thing. But the reason why Maine lobster is so good is because they have nice, deep, cold waters. And so the shell of the lobster is a little bit thicker, making sure that meat inside is nice and tender. But it's not so cold. If you go up a little bit further to Canada, it gets a little too cold, then the shells get too thick. Maine lobster is perfect. Right in the middle, deliciousness. The initial picking up and eating it is hard. When you get down to the nitty-gritty, if you're not afraid to get your hands dirty, which, I mean, if you're having Maine Lobster, getting your hands dirty is kind of the only way to do it. Just make sure you get plenty of napkins when you order it. Whew. There's just so much lobster here. It is just falling out of the bun. And it's so soft. It's so tender. Ah, last bite. Sad day. I'm a little bit sad now. I mean, there was a lot there, don't get me wrong. But I skipped breakfast for this, so I'm gonna have something else, I think. So this is a Glen B's homemade whoopie pie. Now, if you don't know what a whoopie pie is, if you live someplace where they don't have whoopie pies, I feel sorry for you, because these things are fantastic. It's this nice chocolatey cakiness, and then you have some delicious icing in the middle there. I love whoopie pies. I associate them so much with Maine. I think the origin is actually in Pennsylvania for whoopie pie, but Maine perfected it. I'm throwing the gauntlet down. I mean, this place is famous, and it's obvious why. The food is fantastic here. I really cannot stress that enough. That lobster roll, I mean, it's deserving of winning the best lobster roll award 10 years running. Like I said, it's the most expensive lobster roll I've ever paid for. But that being said, the sheer volume you're getting, as well as the quality of the lobster roll, is there. Why would you not do it? It's so worth it. When the time comes, and certainly as COVID calms down and, we are more able to freely travel around, you should definitely travel all the way up to Wiscasset. It's a trek, but it's worth it just for that lobster roll. You can check that out and then hang around in the area. There's other cool stuff. There's great water, places to swim. It's a great getaway, but that lobster roll is a must. I will see you in the next video.